In a country once brimming with oil wealth, a terrifying reality has unfolded. Money has become nothing but paper. This is the story of Venezuela, a nation where the dream of prosperity has turned into a nightmare. With hyperinflation soaring through the roof, the Bolivar, once a symbol of economic strength, is now practically worthless in Venezuela. Join me in this episode as we delve into the heart of this economic crisis, exploring the lives of ordinary people fighting to survive in a world where money holds no value. The oil-fueled illusion. For decades, Venezuela experienced immense oil wealth that transformed its economy and society. The discovery of vast oil reserves led to a consumer paradise, a growing middle class enjoying an enviable lifestyle, and vibrant cities enriched by newfound prosperity. However, beneath this glittering facade lay a dangerous economic model that was slowly taking shape, heavily reliant on a single commodity, oil. This overdependence created vulnerabilities as fluctuations in global oil prices began to expose the weaknesses of an economy that had neglected diversification, leaving the nation precariously balanced on the precipice of instability. The Chavez era and economic divergence. Hugo Chavez's election in 1998 initiated a transformative era in Venezuela, marked by populist policies that initially gained widespread support. However, these policies contributed to significant economic decline, as increased spending on social programs, price controls, and nationalization of key industries led to shortages and undermined the economy. Despite his focus on social welfare, the lack of a diversified economy rendered these efforts unsustainable amid global market fluctuations. Under Chavez, Venezuela became reliant on oil exports and imports for basic needs, making its economy vulnerable. After his death in 2013, Nicolas Maduro took over, and a decline in global oil prices severely affected the nation. This mix of leadership change, economic mismanagement, and fluctuating oil prices has plunged Venezuela into a prolonged crisis, jeopardizing its social and political stability. The freefall begins. During that period, Venezuela struggled with recession and a sharp decline in oil production. While other oil-rich countries like Kuwait and Brazil built substantial savings, Venezuela attempted to increase its international influence by subsidizing other economies, sacrificing its own financial stability, and leaving little reserve for the inevitable drop in oil prices. The decline was both swift and catastrophic. Hyperinflation turned savings into dust overnight, transforming basic necessities into luxury items. The once mighty Bolivar became little more than scraps of paper. The middle class vanished, joining the ranks of the impoverished. A nation that was once synonymous with abundance now confronted a harsh reality of scarcity. Venezuelan money became worthless. Hyperinflation in Venezuela arose from two key factors. Firstly, the decline in oil prices significantly reduced government revenue from oil rents. Faced with a lack of funds and an unwillingness to implement unpopular fiscal reforms, the government resorted to printing money to cover domestic debts. This situation is further exacerbated by the basic economic principle of supply and demand. The number of goods available in the country is limited, primarily because Venezuela relies heavily on imports, as it produces very little beyond oil. Consequently, while the money supply continues to expand, the quantity of goods remains relatively unchanged. This imbalance leads to a situation where the cost of acquiring goods rises sharply. What is its value now? Today, the Venezuelan bolivar has plummeted in value, with 1 million Venezuelan bolivar soberano equivalent to a mere $0.000132 US dollar. This decline is a result of hyperinflation, which has nearly rendered the currency obsolete. The black market exchange rate is alarmingly low, far below the official value set by the government, highlighting the disconnect between economic reality and official statistics. This rampant hyperinflation has not only devastated the currency, but has also caused widespread suffering among the population, leading to severe shortages of basic necessities such as food, medicine, and essential goods. The ensuing social unrest has ignited protests and demonstrations as citizens express their frustration over the dire economic conditions they endure daily. In a striking act of defiance, they literally throw money into a dumpster. The illusion shattered. The illusion of oil-fueled prosperity in Venezuela has been shattered. In search of better opportunities and a chance for a more stable life, millions of Venezuelans have made the difficult decision to emigrate, leaving behind their homes and loved ones in hopes of finding relief from the overwhelming crisis. Decades of over-reliance on a single commodity have left the nation struggling to survive amid economic collapse. The lack of diversification and prudent management during times of plenty have led to devastating consequences when faced with challenges beyond their control. The struggle for survival. Amidst the despair, the Venezuelan people have shown extraordinary resilience. Community organizations, grassroots initiatives, and informal economies have emerged to fill the void left by the state. Protests have erupted, demanding accountability and change. While the challenges are immense, the human spirit remains unbroken. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but as history has shown, Venezuela has the potential to rise from the ashes and rebuild a new future. The lesson learned is clear: reliance on a single commodity is risky and unsustainable. Moving forward, let's learn from Venezuela's mistakes and strive for economic diversification, responsible management, and long-term sustainability. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next episode.